Okay, this is the upper part of the second falls in the Lost Falls. We just did a very muddy hike up and down to get to this spot. Down there is a beautiful waterfall. That's the lower part of the upper falls. Monica, take a break. How was it?
Difficult.
Let me just, it's a little slippery here for me to find a spot to stand on.
Difficult and muddy, but it's worth it. It's just going to be a little interesting getting back up and back out of here.
Yeah, unfortunately it's not a loop hike. This is the way you came, it's the way you got to come out.
Because some of the steps were about that high, and I'm only 5 foot, so they're half my height.
You ready to start hiking up to the third part? This is the easy part of the third hike. So let's see how it goes and make it happen. Hi, I'm Adam. We've been lost in the rainforest for many days now, trying to find our way out. We don't know how much longer we have. We're running out of water. We might have to drink the spring water, which I think is safe. Many snakes, reptiles, jaguars, all sorts of creatures around. In fact, here comes one of them right now. Monica, will we survive?
Please don't eat me.
Monica's been going up and down hills, mud. We're just gonna look, her shoes, her nice clean shoes from this morning. We're almost at the third falls.
That's what you keep saying.
Yeah, well, we're almost there. Just gotta go a little bit up more. All right, it's Adam and Monica in the Lost Waterfalls in Boquete, and we are coming up to the third falls, which is the hardest to get to. And they said it was muddy and slippery, and that is very true. I suggest you do it. It's worth doing it. It's a popular hike. We've passed by many people, young and old. Don't be afraid. Just take your time and watch your step, and you will make it, and it's worth it. It's a beautiful, I think the third falls is definitely worth the adventure. And it's only about an hour-and-a-half hike to the falls, and then an hour-and-a-half back. And it's $35 if you do a tour, but I suggest do what me and Monica did, and just rent the $2 car in David and drive up to the mountains yourself. The road is good, but it's tight. It's a tight road. You got to pull over to the side and let the cars by, but it's worth it. Anyways. Hola from Boquete, Panama. Me and my sister Monica have been hiking up the Lost Falls in Boquete, and we have to get up there to get to the third falls. Over there, if you can hear it, is the second falls. Monica down there, we just got up from the top. There's a lot of hikers going on this trail because it's one of the most popular trails in Panama. It's about an hour and a half to the third falls, and then an hour and a half back. It's not a loop trail, so you don't get the enjoyment of not coming back this way, but you got some rope and beams that you can grab onto. And we're gonna make our way up there. See if I can't loop this camera around for some reason. So I'm gonna see if I can get up there a little bit, and then Monica's gonna come behind me. And that was actually pretty easy with one hand. All right, Monica, let's see what you got.
Where do I go?
Whatever's sturdy. This is the more slippery part of the trail, the more harder part of the trail. I would call this whole hiking experience moderate. Some people would call it easy, but that's up for how well of a hiker. What do you think, Monica?
I'd call it a bit difficult because of all the mud, but they do give you things to grab onto, and thank God for roots. Or you go slide down.
Yeah. Okay. So after our hiking, we have finally made it to the third falls. I think it took about an hour and a half to get here, and I'm gonna try to get Monica to jump in because she's not allowed to come to the third falls without jumping in. Yes, it's spring mountain water. It's probably ice cold, and it's drizzling out here right now, and it's a little chilly, but
it's freezing.
You can do it, Monica. I have confidence in you. I'm gonna make her jump in there. I don't care how cold it is. If she doesn't do it, I'm gonna do it. Alrighty. We are just coming up. We are coming up on the third part of the falls and hiking to get over here. We are almost there. I recommend doing this trail. It's actually a lot of fun if you like to go up and down stuff like this and get all muddy. It's a lot of fun to get into. This is the source of the Rio Lebre River. Monica is on a hunt for poison dart frogs. I told her it's hard enough to find them in the zoo when they're in the tank, let alone in here. And it can take days for people to find them looking for poison dart frogs. But she will not give up. She is on her search. So, I am going to put my water shoes on, and I'm going to get in there. Even though I can feel the water brushing on me right now. It's cold, but I can do it. So we're still in Boquete in the Lost Waterfalls. We are walking back from the third waterfalls, and we're going to head over now and jump into the second waterfall. Like I said, the third waterfall was freezing. It was like going into ice. Anyways, we got a nice mist going on. I don't think you can see too much with the camera, but there's like rain falling. And why did I choose Panama? A lot of people ask that question. Like, even where is Panama? In New York City, can you believe it? Anyways, if I had time, if I had like 2 months to go on vacation, I would first do a month in Costa Rica and then take a bus from Costa Rica over to David, which is where we're pretty much at now, and then go to Boquete into the rainforest, and then go over to Bocas del Toro on the other side where the Caribbean is, and then maybe take a plane over to Panama City where I could go back to New York. That would be the best way to do a trip like this if you had 2 months, even a month and a half to spare. Since we only have 18 days, we're coming from Panama City, taking a plane, renting a $2 car a day to drive around Boquete, and then we're gonna go to Bocas Bravo later in the week, And then from there, we're gonna take a chicken bus over to Bocas del Toro, spend a week over there, and then fly back to Panama City. That's how you can do it quick and enjoy yourself and feel like you're really getting a good sense on the whole region. This is really a true rainforest. You have some bird over there. You know, it rains every day. You got the tropic, a little chilly up here on the top of the hill. And now we're gonna have some fun.
If he doesn't kill himself.
Good. Monica, it's your turn.
Almost died there.
You can do it.
Not handicap accessible.
No. Not handicap accessible. Okay, we are once again at the second falls, but this time we're gonna jump in. It's a little drizzly, a little chilly, but we did all that, and that was considered the hardest part of the hike, going to the third falls. Monica said she's gonna give it a try to jump in, right? You can do it.
Woo! That was a little scary. And it's raining in a rainforest. Woo!
All right. Let's start heading down the second fall. All right, we got a standoff over here with a little puppy and Monica crossing. This is the end of our hike. See, I told her he was no worry. He just was watching the bridge. We're gonna start heading back to get to the car, and it finally stopped raining when we got back here. But it was a lovely hike. Wish we would have saw more wildlife. Hello, puppy. How are you? You look like a wolf. I mean, not a wolf, a fox. You're like a fox dog. Anyways, we heard a lot of birds, saw some hummingbirds. Didn't see any frogs, unfortunately. Not to say they're not there. But me and Monica, we were saying how we definitely saw a lot more wildlife in Guatemala. Cancun, I can't say that we saw more wildlife because we did see a lot of wildlife in Cancun, Mexico. But that was because they fed the animals to keep them around the tourists. But it was quite beautiful nonetheless, in Xel-Há and all that. Monica, in Belize, I can't say because Belize we stayed on the islands, so we saw a lot of fish in the barbed wire. Well, luckily we're not walking through here at night. There's a cool spot. People live out here. This is basically the end of the road. So, but there are like native people that live out here. As far as I know, the people that live out in Panama are not Mayan. They're like in.
Uber out here.
You want to get an Uber? That's our car up on the top of the hill. So, like I said, one of these hikes will cost you $35 a day if you get it by tour, and that's per person. But if you just rent a car and you can do all these hikes and all these activities, you know, on your own, you don't need to pay $35 a person to come and see the beauty of the rainforest. Oh look, Monica, look, it's another dog. I tell you, they look like larger foxes. Anyways, we are definitely going to go get a cup of coffee because the region is known for coffee and it has a lot of coffee plantations over here. And we gotta try to show you the pictures of the people that work in these coffee fields, live like slaves did in the South. Monica, how would you describe the way the coffee people live?
They kind of look like indentured servants living in shacks, or like, the best way to describe it would kind of be like company houses that the railroad used to put up, but
should be condemned.
Yeah, that should be condemned. They're
and
really
whole families
bad,
live in them.
and they're like stuffed in there, but you see them out playing dominoes and they seem pretty happy. I guess when you don't know what there is and could be, you're happy with what you got.
Yeah, and I think
Belize City is so much worse.
Well,
Housing
only like
housing wise,
but only
Belize
two areas.
City.
Only 2 areas. Oh, Belize, yeah, Belize City is a scary place. Anyways, we had a great time, and hopefully on another hike that we'll do, we'll find some poison dart frogs. Signing out, and all right, we got to get down there so we can get to the second falls. But first, Monica needs to rope down this slippery slope over here. She got up the rope, she can get down the rope. I have confidence in you.
I have no confidence in myself.
Just careful, it's slippery. Poison dart frog.
Where?
Just kidding. Just wanted to see the reaction.
Where?
No. You wish. Keep looking.
I am looking.